Ṣe máa kọ̀ gánù àbá nígbà àkéré báyìí wọ́n ti kó wa kiri mọ́nítọ́rì tí wọ́n ní ká pariwo sí ni àná bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Adúlẹ̀. Yóò wá gbé gbogbo
Yes. Oh, Jada. Oh, my God,
Those are just the staff. And the complement of staff will be there. But we are releasing only one bus.
Yes.
And the rest will be don't just entirely the other
No, my baby. Wait to manage this. That's better.
This personal effect is not for deal. This personal effect.
Okay, carry the rice. The rice. I want the rice. Rice, boss. Rice. Leave that for the land. Anything that is
you get the thing ready, you are going, you know.
I'm happy. Come. Okay.
Please follow me. Follow me.
Right in the center.
Come over here. Please stay there. They want to address you, please. All of you.
2 minutes.
Veteran Orija.
2 minutes.
Where is your... Please hurry up, it's man.
That's my 66, doesn't matter. No microphone. Microphone, please. Grab the mic. No. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. I hope you can hear me. I will try to be a little bit. The Secretary to the State Government, the Head of Service, Permanent Secretaries, Directors of various ministries, Medical Director, and Unit Directors, Senior Medical Officers, members of this very important team, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. You will recall that 4 days ago, the Military Administration of Lagos State, Colonel Buba Marwa, set up JSA Emergency Medical Aid Committee, saddled with the responsibility of organizing emergency medical aid to our fellow Nigerians who sustained grievous injuries during the ferocious fire disaster that engulfed JSA village in the Ethiopia West local government area of Delta State. Many people have won the battle for survival up to yesterday, Friday, that year, October 1998. But some have been losing the battle in droves. In order to restore hope to the survivors and minimize death rates, the state government thought it fit to join the federal government and other Nigerians to assist the Delta State government in providing the much needed medical assistance required by the fire victims. In this regard, the government has procured drugs and essential materials worth 2 million naira to be transported to Delta State this morning. The item purchased include dressings, antibiotics, anti-tetanus injections, anti-malaria drugs, food items, blankets, and etc. For the management and administration of these materials, a total of 66 medical personnel have been made available for the exercise, comprising of 56 public servants and 10 volunteers. In this special team, we have got specialists, doctors, nurses, and other service operatives. It is important to mention here that the welfare of the staff and this particular team is being addressed. Protective garments like aprons, hand gloves, face masks, torchlights, and generators are also being provided for this team. Cooks are also on the team to prepare your meals. Water tanks are provided for your water supply, and the secretariat, which is located here, will remain open for as long as you remain in Delta State. The program is envisaged for 7 days, starting from today. The leader of the team will be the head of unit of the Lagos State Emergency Medical Services, Dr. Jayola, who will assess the situation and report to us as he deems fit, and we will immediately react to all inquiries that may be made necessary. I must at this point state that in spite of this team that will leave, the services of all the hospitals will remain adequate to serve the citizens of Lagos State. There will be no jeopardy to all our normal procedures and work. Lagos State remains very grateful for the enthusiastic response of volunteers. Some of them are members of the Nigerian Medical Association, the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, the FSP, Environmental Task Force, the French Embassy, Farm Milk Limited. Will constantly be sent to our camp at Delta State. We will go and ensure that we participate actively in the treatment, management, and rehabilitation of these victims. It may therefore be necessary that we will have to establish Lasems hospital camps, because the regular hospitals may not be enough to accommodate the kind of concept of what emergency medical services is all about. I want to, on behalf of the military administrator, wish you all the very best, God's guidance and protection, and a safe journey to Delta State and back to us. I thank you very much. Good boy. No, you know what they will do? Come. All of you come. Just take close back. Okay.
This is on behalf of the good boys and girls to the victim of GC explosion. We really think of that because this is for us.
Very much. I thank you on behalf of government. And keep the good work on.
Amen. Save us from self-deceit. Amen. Save us from being stiff-necked and pointing a finger at you. Amen. We thank you for the lives of the people who are here, looking after those who are injured under the fire disaster.
Thank you, Lord.
If we ask questions from now till tomorrow night why it has happened, we will never know. Yes. But you know it was going to happen. Yes. And it was your way it was going to happen. Yes. We accept your judgment, Father. Come and forgive us our sins in the name of Jesus. Amen. Come and forgive the sins of our nation in the name of Jesus. Amen. Come and forgive the sins of our rulers in the name of Jesus. Amen. And give us your Holy Spirit. Amen. Give us wisdom and understanding. Amen. Give us a feeling of direction. Amen. Give us, oh Lord God, the ability to save your people from all themselves. Amen. And there are people who have died. Accept their spirit in the name of Jesus. Amen. There are people who are injured and in pain. Come and give them your healing and wholeness in the name of Jesus. Amen. Father, Dr. Jesus, come and touch everybody. Amen. Come and touch their bodies. Amen. Come and touch their souls. Amen. Come and touch their lives. Amen. And we who are here, come and touch us with your fingers. Come and touch our fingers. Amen. Come and touch our bodies. Amen. Let us be able to bring peace and happiness to these people. Amen. So that like one mighty army, we can go forward as children of the light. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for having heard our prayer. We adore you. Amen. We bless you. Amen. Give glory to you. Amen. Come and bless us, O Lord. Amen. Because you are prayed in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you, Father.
Praise the Lord.
Can people come in, please? Let's have a little talk before we start tomorrow. Please let everybody come in. The policemen, the security, everybody. Everybody, please. Everybody come in. I know. I will take more than 2 minutes. 2 minutes, yes. Let everybody come in. Oh, everybody. Please, policemen, security men, everybody. Drivers, everybody. Well, I thank God we have come here safely. We have been sent here by our government to do a job. That job means sacrifice. We have not come here for jamboree. We are to go out and help people. Let us not forget one thing, that these people are suspicious. Some of them are suspicious. Some of them are in pain. Some of them are angry. We must not let them know that we have come here to rub salt in their wound. Some of them will speak to us harshly. We should be ambassadors of Lagos State. We should be ambassadors of our governor and commissioner, which means the way we behave is going to be noticed by everybody. We are wearing Lasems aprons, so we are easy to recognize, we are easy to finger. That means, please, I know some of us have some money in our pockets, especially the men. Don't go around seducing their women. No, this is not laughing business.
Yes, exactly.
Please, I'm begging you, in the name of God, don't go around seducing their women. Some of them have no money. Some of them have money, but it's gone with the fire. They will do anything to make money. Don't let them wink at you. Please control what's in your trousers till you get back to Lagos. Because the international committee is here. There are people all over the world who think Nigeria can never do anything right. They are coming to watch how we behave. Some of them will have cameras. They will photograph us. When you go into the bush doing your thing, they are photographing you. Please don't let's embarrass our government. Don't let's embarrass ourselves. I'm sure all of us, whether we are Muslim or we are Christian or even pagans, we have a moral code. There's a moral code in every religion. There are things you just don't do. Let us be nice to all the patients. Talk to them nicely. Even when they are angry with you, talk to them nicely. And let us talk nicely also to ourselves. Don't say, no, they are watching us. If you have animosity against anybody, let's get back to Lagos. You can tear him to pieces in Lagos, not here. Please, let us be nice to ourselves. Don't say, I'm a doctor, I'm this, and you are a reporter. So what? We are all human beings. The fire can burn a doctor as quickly as you burn a laborer. It has been proven here. Fire doesn't know laborer, governor, priest, houseboy or house girl. Let us be nice to ourselves. Let us help ourselves. And please don't go anywhere without letting people know where you are. I don't want anybody to be lost. Please, I don't want anybody to be lost. Let us stay together. If you're going somewhere, let somebody know exactly where you are going. If we say you're coming back in 5 minutes, come back in 4 minutes. So we don't start looking for each other. No anxiety. God will bless us. Amen. God has already blessed us. Amen. And He will continue to bless us. Please, we will have a good time here. We are going to work very hard. And don't think we are going to have a hotel here. There is no hotel. We are going out there in the bush to pitch our tent. Lagos State Emergency Services. We will pitch our tent. We will bring the patients from their homes. We will treat them in tents, in camps. I think that's what we have come to do. But we shall let the Delta State government, the commissioner, and the governor tell us where they need us most. We are not going to force ourselves. We will go there and we shall do our job to the best of our ability. God bless all of you. Amen. Any questions? Any questions? Any comments?
No comments. No comments.
Okay. All right. Yes, comments?
No comments. These materials so far?
Well, the materials we have received, we have properly distributed them to areas of need. Immediately this episode occurred, what the state government did was to come to my store and order that some essential drugs were distributed to hospitals where these victims were admitted. And I did that to Central Hospital here. I did it to Nene Clinic. I did it to Sapele Clinic. I did it to Paravelo Memorial Hospital. I did it to Dr. Efehakinyas Hospital. And lastly to Unique Clinic Sapele.
All in Sapele here?
All in Sapele here. That is the immediate environment where these patients were removed to for Sapele environment.
Okay. So how effective has it been?
Well, so far so good. We now discover that after some days, due to some careless treatments or some rumors, these patients thought that they were going to be victimized. So some left these hospitals against medical advice.
So, Musla, what can you say about the alleged story that the drugs and relief materials have been diverted by your committee?
That is not a responsible statement, because this committee sincerely, whatever came to their hands were given to patients. And I want to let you know that Glaxo Wellcome Pharmaceuticals, they did a very wonderful donation to us, among which were Fortum injection and Zinacef injection. These two items were properly needed, but their third item, out of which we will not use a tablet, is bisofovin 500 milligram, which the company knows that the lifespan will end up by March 1999. And this drug product itself is not of any use to these patients. See, there are some exaggerations of donations. You see, we do read in the news media that the American embassy had released $25,000 and $50,000 respectively to the Red Cross. But what the Red Cross has brought to this place, in fact, if you see them, you'll be surprised. And there are some of them still shown here. I don't think we've got anything appropriately from the Red Cross that worth any mention so far.
Apart from Red Cross, what other organizations and international organizations have taken, have been able to help so far?
Okay. Just let me show you. say.
Go on.
These are the items that were sent to Asaba, and the state government ordered that they should be brought to this committee. And all these items, some of them, all these have been delivered to the naval base. That is the warehouse we have.
So what you're trying to say?
Among which there are some bags of rice. And this bag of rice cannot be given just to every person. We gave them to people that needed them. So far we have given 4 bags of rice to St. Francis Hospital, Para Eland, where care is being given both medically and in food. This is a Catholic mission institution.
Some of these private clinics that most of these victims are taken to have been complaining that they have not received relief materials from your committee.
That is not very true. Even yesterday, the doctors for all nations, they go from time to time to monitor the conditions of these patients. And we ourselves, when they come to us and they ask for their needs, we do appropriately distribute the needs.
Then how far is it true, sir, that your committee and the Red Cross, that you have a minor disagreement as to who to route the relief materials to? That your committee insists that the Red Cross will route the relief material through you to the victims, but the Red Cross have,
we do not have any conflict with the Red Cross. We do not at all. As far as I'm concerned, I've not seen any member of the Red Cross that has come to me to say we have this relief material or not. An example of 2 days ago, a lorry was parked here. There were 2 lorries. They brought consignment. They said Red Cross, they were for Red Cross. Then one Red Cross vehicle drove in and told them to follow him. See, we have no control over what the Red Cross is doing. And whatever they do, although I read in the paper that they were distributing their things directly to the patients, I have not seen that. In fact, yesterday, the Sisters of Charity from St. Francis, they told us that the Red Cross members have told them to be expecting them, and they have been expecting them again.
Are you now saying that that is a mere propaganda, that the Red Cross has not donated any material?
Well, I don't. As far as I'm concerned, what I have seen the Red Cross brought to my own attention is very, very significant. I think where they are carrying these relief materials to is really not known to this committee.
It's not known to the committee
at all. And then this is, sorry,
Apart from the Red Cross,
and the donation that I've mentioned, Glaxo, to you,
yes,
that's a very primary donation, and these are the items that these Glaxo items, these are the way we receive them, and we appropriately distribute them.
Which other company?
The other company is this company that we have mentioned to you.
What's the name?
Kono.
Yes, sure.
Konoko. Yes. Then, and another thing, some of these items that have been distributed, a lot of them, maybe over 60% of them, have no use for these patients. You see, people just say, let me make my name out of donation. A lot of people do that.
Can you repeat it?
I am saying, I have mentioned to you, out of the donation by Glaxo, we do appreciate Glaxo donation of Rocephin and Fortune. These are needed by this patient. But when the same company is donating Grisufuvin, which is more than 50% of the donation of 2 million naira, and this Grisufuvin too, apart from the fact that it's not being currently used by these patients, their lifespan is very, very short. They are expiring in March 1999, and this patient will have no use to this type of drug.
In essence, you are saying that the majority of these relief materials are not useful to the victims.
Here you look at this paper, you will see donation of basic drugs. I'm a pharmacist. I'm able to talk what I'm talking because of my profession. You see erythromycin suspension, bulk of it. You see septin suspension. You see metronidazole, that's flagyl suspension. Where are the children to use this? And for what purpose is a born victim going to use this? This company has directed Atlantic Medical Center Limited to distribute these items. See, whatever this center had, whatever they thought probably would benefit them financially, they are giving them to us. And they are
Thank you very much. Sit down now, sit down, sit down.
So this one, yeah.
I don't know. We're going through it. Your wife is fine now. I define wife.
No,
I know what you're talking about. In the absence of that.
Oh, not to try it. When you have me, right? If you encourage it to right, it's moving, we reduce it.
Yes. Okay, you can wait there. Yes.
We're going to do some of this motion. Are you able to move now?
You can walk.
Yeah, walk, let's see.
Let's walk in this way.
Okay.
Good.
You're not the first to walk. You're the first to walk. You're not the first to walk. Huh? Yeah, come down, let us see. I think we've talked about Lagos. Yeah. You can take it now.
You can take it out.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
It's not fair. But this is the first day. Ground everywhere. Just like for 1968. Hi, everybody. See, when they were not dressed, this no brother, they were just supposed to put the leg. You have to use it for right, just to give them something. But now they dress as ordinary people. So this one just as a bed.
It's the Shibi that made it.
Some of them used to be others. The guy who used to go for it. The one is the one that has to go for the regular. You know, one of the people who put the one in the what are they from?
Yes. No, this one is not there.
No, that's America. So I have my wife.
Very good. Very good.
So
they can still walk.
You can walk?
Yes.
We can make you walk. Make you
walk.
see now.
Let's see.
You go walk well. Like young man that you are. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. No? That is correct.
It's not like this of the woman in Maywood. Oh,
That's the man is very good. They will manage to
It's like all the way up or just like Is it all the way off the bound? All the way off?
No.
Wait a minute, sister.
This one.
The last time they dressed you, not that. The very rule.
Oh, it is not from the his kerosene.
Yeah,
It's very true.
on the song.
Okay,
It must be, I don't
oh,
understand.
are you the husband of that girl with the child? Okay.
I don't take kerosene.
Huh? No, but they happen to buy at the same time. Same environment, so
Kerosene fire rather than the other ones.
the wife and the son. The other one. Yes. Initially when they came for almost 5 days, pressurized that we should dress them. The mother said no. Later they agreed. You know what? Luckily, they are very
I can.
Can you move that to right?
This is the woman.
Although the kerosene, this is not the kerosene thing.
Yes, this is the wife of the.
Oh, that's nice. Worse than this?
No, it's not one.
It's same as this. Hello?
No, they will dress it today. You have to go to the store. That's what they get there.
At the time I think the one around was already finished. Then the boy at the store is not around.
No, they were going to together to collect like rice. And the way you address them must be not around, huh? Not just, it's not around.
Yeah, it's enough material.
There is enough material.
There's enough material.
And that's they should put some of those ones apart. They need this not from this clothes.
They still prefer using their
No, it's not. They are better than the thing we stand in that. It's not that. They are not fresh. They put that one part.
That figure given us includes these two legs.
Yes.
Everyone, Ben. Everyone knows that.
This incident.
With the present admission, that will be 59 patients.
So how many have died?
22 have died. 8 patients left this hospital when they were initially brought. Signed with this advice. That's what the thing that so 8 signed against medical advice.
Yes.
And we understand that some of them are coming back.
We don't know whether they're the same people coming back. Those ones who left were very bad at that time. I'm not sure they're the ones that have come back.
What is the level of assistance required by the state government?
The assistance we require include feeding patients, especially feeding and other drugs that we have not received. We've received antibiotics from various agencies.
What are these?
The World Health Organization sent a team down with some items. Then UNICEF, the American government through International Red Cross sent dressings and drugs. Shell Development Company of Nigeria sent a lot of Zinacel, 400 vials of Zinacel, 750 milligrams. NNPC came, I wasn't around, I was told that they gave money to the patient, 5,000 naira for every patient at 4 days ago. Also, Glasgow Welcome Limited donated 500 vials of Fortune, 1 gram, and Fortune 500 milligrams, 350 vials, and also donated some glyphosate. I can't remember the figures of it. Glyphosate.
How far is it true with this allegation that drugs?
I cannot comment on this because it's what we received that we can comment on. I hear that American government has given a large sum of money, but we are not aware about that money. So only what is received in this hospital that I can comment on.
We are only talking about those relief materials from the state government.
Our state government, the relief materials, I don't think were affected in any way. Relief materials were collected the first day when the governor came to this hospital. Asked the pharmacists to supply the various hospitals, including this hospital and private hospitals, IV infusions, ampiclox injection, and some dressing. From where? I will not know directly what other things is supplied, but the state government has given the commissioner go ahead to complete the amenity work which we are renovating now, so that some of the patients can move in there. And also, as said, they should get the water supply to the hospital organized. Also, the state government has sent the commissioner to visit all the other hospitals. In fact, they set up a committee to receive and disburse the various donations from the international organizations and local donors.
So far, are you satisfied with the efforts made by the various organizations and governments?
I'll say we're satisfied because they are donating. Somebody is donating something to you, take what we can afford. In particular, the NNPC and Shell Development Company of Nigeria, they're very active when they heard about this, and they sent us 400 vials of Zinacel, which is a large sum of money. So also is Glasgow Welcome. They donated Fortune 1 gram, which is about 1,300 naira per vial. They've tried their best.
When one gets this impression from media reports that the hospitals are so overfilled that the hospital is here and there, that the hospital personnel cannot go. Are you saying that the manpower in the hospital is not
initially, the influx of patients was overwhelming, and the staff in this hospital were not able to cope. I must admit that. And the bed space too was very limited. We had to put patients on the floor, and a lot of mattresses had to be condemned. So it was hectic initially. Like last Sunday, I was working with dressing patients from 8 in the morning till about 7 o'clock with the nurses available. But now the situation has improved. As you can see, some of the patients have almost got well.
Over there in Jesse now, there are no other outstanding cases that can be this week.
I cannot say. The media has appealed to them that those should come to hospital. And also we are going to the private hospital to once we feel we are not happy with the issue, bring them down to the Initially, no, the first consignment patient that came, 40 patients. But we did not admit all. Some went to private hospital. And 22 of died. Yes.
Okay, don't put it like that. Make it like this so that they can yes, I don't know. Are they 10 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Wow. For the main one, yeah? Which main one? For the main one. Just put one more. Don't want to go to the female one. Why don't you go to the market? No, it's okay. There. Put that. Beans, right. So. Here we go.
Hello. Let them come down.
They have to come down. It's too dark, huh?
Come down.
First one we have American government donated to national. Then other donors we have again from Japanese government national. And this is another one from the German, the national. The national give pass for this into us. What we do, we distribute this in direct to the patient. And they beat it. Because we operate, Red Cross always operate independent. This is keeping with our international law. It's what we have been doing. World over. World over. Yes. Direct. But it has been working very well. People are working with us because we count the people, we see the victims. First of all, we do public enlightenment when it's happened, tracing them, and then we see who we are dealing with directly. Yes, first of all, many of them were admitted, many of them ran away. But when the Red Cross were doing public enlightenment, a lot of people turned up. They came out because they ended up hiding because they felt that they are safe with Nigerian Red Cross. apart from this material, what are other materials?
We have drugs and equipment.
We have drugs and equipment, as I've told you. The first one donated by, first consignment from American government embassy, followed by, with distribution, then followed by Japanese, and then German. And for yesterday afternoon, Robo Suicide Club, Social Club of Robo in Lagos State, brought a few bottles of yams and beans, sugar, and so on and so forth, which we are going to the same area this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to know my name? Yes. One more time.
No, the town itself. Is it the town?
Now the normal lorry can come in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are going to start from. This will be our main base. And why I say that is this lorry can never hope to get to the other side. No way they can get there. It will fall over before it gets there. The roads are so bad. So here will be the main base. The other base, we shall decide by tonight whether it's going to open or not. Because our local people have gone around, they've got their ledgers, they've got the names, addresses, and status of everybody involved. They are keeping it very guarded. I'm hoping they will let me see that copy. Maybe when they see the work we've done, they will let us have the names of the dead, the sick in hospital, where they are, the one who went to UCH, they've written there. Very well documented thing, but they are holding on to it. So they are going to go to the villages there and count. Mr. Monday's village. Mr. Amanadi, where is it? Okay, maybe it's carrying the van outside. His own village, we call there. And he went round, they said there is not one single person there. That is 16 people from their village are all dead. So there is no sick person there. But the other ones inside, they are going to find out how many there are. If there are many, we may be forced to set up a camp there. If there are not many, we will bring them here, treat them, and take them back home. It's better that way than carrying this thing there. Because logistically, this thing will never get through that road anyway. The road to that maternity, it won't go through the road. If it goes through the road, a human being won't have room to pass. It will even fall into the river. But there are rivers here and there. You don't know where they... So, this one cannot go. That one cannot go. None of these buses can go. Only a car can go. Even when the car is going through there, a bicycle cannot have no room. You have to get there and go to the bush. That is how narrow the road is. But if need be, we will see what we can do. If there are less than 25 people around that place, we will bring all of them here. But if there are about 50, we will have to go there. So be prepared for some inconveniences. But we'll start here. This place will be medical records. Mr. Kuruba will design his format how he's going to do it. Whether he's going to use one page or double page, he will decide. There will be one for male, one register for male, one for female. It will be like a standard hospital admission. You come, you give them your name, you get registered, you get a card, and you get treated, your drugs are written. The pharmacist will only dispense on the prescription of the doctor. So please, if you are sick, don't say go pharmacy job. If you are sick, come, we will write the prescription for you. They will give you your prescription. We will try and help the people. We have food here, we have all these drugs. We have all these things. We will try and give them to those who are needy. And one thing I want us to remember is this. Anybody that we have given, we're going to give buckets and blankets and mats away. That will be a once and for all affair. So don't let us argue with one another. For the blankets. It will be a once and for all affair. If you've been given a bucket, a blanket, and a mat, you don't get again until we go. Because somebody can come tomorrow and get another one. Come tomorrow and get another one. But food, you can come every day. We will give rice, we will give beans, we will give peanuts, bonvita, milk, and so on. That one can be given once a day. But the other ones is once and for all. So what we are going to do, sir, those whom we have given, are given the special pastor, we will design the code, you put it on their card, so they don't get again. This or what? We don't want to interfere. We want to see only things. Use one for male. He said that he was that when shake his place, the man was very angry. He said that everybody should come back to the hospital for full treatment. But some of them refused him, saying that those that are taken to the hospital later died. So they are afraid to go back to the hospital. But later on, people came to take them to the hospital. But now, out of those people taken to the hospital, the women left to die. Recently, but the police taken to the hospital. So they see that 90 died. Why 18 died in the general hospital? So those people now, those in the house are afraid to go to the hospital because none of them taking that place. So which hospital was the some of these I'm not sure. Some of them have been taken to the facility on UBT. My old implication. This is for
produce community.
Yes.
Are you happy with the outcomes?
I'm happy with the company, but
are you happy with them? With their relationship with you? Are you happy
I'm
with
not
the
happy
outcomes?
at all.
Why?
Because they don't nothing to us. No light, no road, no hospital, no water. In this place, it's the community as a whole, the clan as a whole. We have 6 villages in the city, and they are all oil producing area. We have about 30 wells in this area. But since then, if not the aid of, with the help of one ex-chairman, Amanode, we does not have light in this place. And this is the only place we have light amongst the villages.
So what can you say you gain from oil producing community?
Nothing at all. Nothing. You gain nothing from them.
And what are your losses? Can you say you've lost a lot of things as far as
keeping your farm?
Definitely maybe the oil spillage.